Before you dislike the video and unsubscribe, I'm not talking about the majority of fans. I am talking about a small percentage of annoying fans who need to be called out. Wrestling is a truly special thing. Athletes are putting their bodies on the line through so much physical pain just to entertain millions of people. Naturally, everyone who watches develops a favorite superstar. That is a special relationship you create with someone you truly connect with. You'd assume that WWE fans would be happy if their favorite wrestler is on top of the company winning championships, right? Well, that's where it gets a little complicated with wrestling fans. They aren't the normal type of fans, and let me explain what I mean exactly. So, like I stated, typically a fan starts to appreciate someone's in-ring work or promo skills. Therefore, they root for this person to start winning. WWE fans have a different formula where they follow that path. First, they choose an underrated wrestler. They love using the word underrated. Today's example is going to be Kofi Kingston. He's been a part of the company for the last 11 years, and he was set for a huge push in 2009. Kofi, however, got involved in some backstage heat with Randy Orton, and the rest is history. Earlier this year, he took Mustafa's place in the Elimination Chamber match and put up one of the best performances in a gauntlet match. Fans began to tweet about how he is underrated and that WWE should push him. After 2 weeks, Kofi was the hottest superstar in the company. WWE decided to listen to the fans, and they actually pushed Kofi Kingston. At WrestleMania 35, he would become the WWE champion, and everyone was so happy. As of right now, this is how an athlete gains fans. After this, these fans should continue to cheer for them. Not in the WWE. You would have thought, but that is not WWE fans for you. WWE fans begin to call them overrated a few weeks after their big win and winning multiple matches in the meantime. People have been expressing some disinterest in Kofi's run and have complained many times saying that he should drop it at every title match he's been involved in. So many people even want Orton to defeat him at SummerSlam to become champion again. It's just going to be a non-stop cycle of this. Once Orton wins, people will cheer for the next guy to dethrone him as champion, calling Orton overrated and boring. Basically, fans don't want superstars to hold the title for longer than a month. I think Kofi Kingston should remain as champion because he's been booked perfectly. He's one of the best champions we've actually had in a long time. I don't see the problem with him. This doesn't just apply to Kofi Kingston. There are a ton of other wrestlers who have been treated the same exact way. Here's a list of some names that I can remember in the last decade. Daniel Bryan would experience this back in 2014 after winning the title at WrestleMania 30. During his feud with Kane, people labeled him as overrated and not deserving anything, and they wanted him to actually drop the title. That makes absolutely no sense because he was one of the best things during that year. Another example is Finn Balor during his short-lived Universal title run, which was 2 days. People were huge fans of Balor in NXT and wanted him to get a push on the main roster. WWE did something new, and they actually made a superstar within a month of being on Raw. He even won the Universal Championship, and that's when people started to call him overrated. How do you want one thing to happen and then complain when it does happen? In that same year, Sasha Banks received a ton of crap for the same thing when winning her first Raw Women's Championship. I vividly remember everyone wanting her to win at WrestleMania 32, only for them to get tired of her 3 months later. Then this happened to AJ Styles during his second run. Even current superstars now are having this happen, like Becky Lynch. Last year, everyone wanted her to be the face of the company, and now that she is, people are claiming she isn't that good, she's not good in the ring, she's boring. And to be fair though, the entire Seth Rollins storyline was kind of ass, but I don't want her to lose the title anytime soon, and I like her being a top person in the company. Maybe, just maybe, this is why WWE has given up on pushing superstars that the fans are asking to be pushed. Every time they do so, the wrestler turns out to be hated and the company cannot win. Back in the Attitude Era, Stone Cold Steve Austin would win everything. Austin would win 3 Royal Rumbles and main evented a ton of pay-per-views, including a lot of WrestleManias. I believe if he was wrestling during this time right now, he wouldn't be as popular as he was because everyone would turn on him immediately. WWE have tried pushing people like Roman Reigns, Ronda Rousey, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and Kofi Kingston to the top. Roman was loved in the Shield, but after they split, no one really liked him, but that's also because that their booking was terrible and the lines that they wrote for him. But still, Ronda Rousey, another example, was brought in and she looked like a monster, even beating up Triple H, and then people started to boo her a lot. Seth Rollins defeated the Beast and won the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 35, and now everyone hates him. But that's also mostly due to the fact that he says really dumb things on Twitter and in podcasts and interviews, and he should just stop talking forever. Becky and Kofi were once loved and are now on TV too much apparently. This is a horrible cycle, and these fans need to be stopped, just like Wrestling News Now needs to stop making YouTube videos. At the end of the day, I just wanted to make this video to speak directly towards these type of fans. This isn't a large amount of fans by any means. It's probably 5 to 15% of people on social media. Like, if you ever go through WWE's Instagram page and find a post with top stars, you know exactly what I mean. I just want to tell these types of fans to stop being like this. It's just annoying and gives a bad look on all the other wrestling fans. And that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all in the next video. And I got this soda.